Look at these trees, they're so big. So, random video. I got this urge. I keep hearing the song. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that can be. Let's talk about sex. So anyway, let's talk about the roots of this tree versus the roots of this tree versus the roots of that tree over there. So my roots were Polish Catholic, and I was taught at a very young age you can't get married unless you're a virgin, and sex is bad unless you're married. And because my family roots go really deep. Okay, so when I was 15 and still a child, I had a bad experience that happened just so fast and so random. And all of a sudden I realized I'm not a virgin anymore. And by the way, I hated sex. I hated it. I felt dirty. I felt used. I felt like a tramp. Not to mention he was very verbally abusive too. So why was I attracted to him? I have no fucking idea. Because that was nothing like my family. My dad was a sweetheart. But anyway, now that I'm awakened, I understand. So I can make videos like this about it. So yeah, let's go in the woods. Talk about it. I'm over the bullshit somebody dropped. Oh my gosh. I thought this entrance was bigger. Alright, so based on that, my family upbringing about sex, so now I'm going to hell because at 15 I'm not a virgin. So I started going to church more, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to hell. How am I going to ever go to heaven? And I became very religious, very, prayed all the time, asked for forgiveness constantly, felt so guilty. It was pretty traumatic. And then it ended up fucking up me for the rest of my life until probably, until I tried to get pregnant. And we started trying to get pregnant when I was 27. And when I was 30, spider web. When I was 30, I found out I couldn't have kids. And talk about a fucking punch in the stomach. Because as a Catholic girl, that's all you do, honey. You're born to have a family. Marry somebody rich. You're born to have kids. And now guess what? You can't have them. So I was like, holy fuck. I'm broken. I am unfixable. So again, that was my roots of my tree. That's what I grew up in. So the self-blame was just ridiculous. And then when I went to the Catholic Church, I just felt guiltier and 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 guiltier. So I was pretty much thought I was going to burn in hell for eternity because of my situation. Oh my God. But guess what? I didn't burn, you guys, and I'm living in heaven now. Because now I can see all that happened. All that happened so I could transform that negative experience into a positive one. I'm stuck in the woods now. I don't know how to get out. How do you transform it? First of all, you have to acknowledge you have a problem, which I wouldn't acknowledge it at all. That's the first step. And when you acknowledge that you have a problem, you need to figure out how to fix it. Maybe you should look at other religions. Maybe you should start looking at near-death experiences of people that aren't Catholic. That's what I ended up doing. And then I decided, I don't think I want to be Catholic. Because guess what? Oh, and then people had Yeah. Ooh, almost fell. Was going to give way too much information just now. That just prevented me. That just shut my mouth up. Because the visuals I was having, what I saw, was not good. All right. So anyway, because of my tree roots, Catholic, Polish, you got to get married to a rich man. And you have to make babies. So I guess I'm a rebel. I can't make babies. So what am I going to do now with my life? So first of all, I changed my religion. I became non-denominational because, you know, they don't go to hell like the Catholic people go to hell. When we finally adopted a baby, I was 35. And I'm like, I am not fucking raising this bitch Catholic. I'll tell you that right now. It fucking haunted my ass. If she accidentally has sex before she's married, she's going to be fucked up for eternity. So fuck no am I going to get. I'm not raising her Catholic. So I didn't. And my family tree was like, what? You're not raising her Catholic? And by the way, I ended up making my husband convert to Catholicism because, of course, if he didn't, he was going to burn in hell as well, because that's what the Catholic religion, that's what my family tree told me. But yet, there's all these other trees in the forest that aren't Catholic. And how come they're not afraid that they're going to burn in hell for eternity? So yeah, that's why I got out of the Catholic Church, okay? So, family trees. So now I go to a sorority, and these girls, 70 girls, are fucking everybody. They are having sex and loving